Hello, everyone. I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. We had another really pleasant day on our Tuesday. High temperatures mid to upper 40s across most of the area. Lower 50s south and west. Slightly cooler with low to mid 40s farther north and east. These numbers are about 15 degrees above average, and the winds overall were pretty light, so it made it feel pretty nice. And we've had a little bit of rain overnight into our early Wednesday morning, and we'll maintain some isolated to scattered low-end chance for precipitation through Friday, though we'll take a look at future track on that here coming up. We're going to be looking at gusty winds Thursday and Friday, especially on Friday. We are looking at the potential that we could be approaching advisory threshold for the winds, and then we are going to cool things down a little bit heading into Saturday, but it looks to be just a one-day thing. So very quickly, here's a look at the wind forecast for tomorrow. Sustained winds anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour. We could have gusts up to about 30 miles per hour out of the north and west, and then it'll start to calm down a little bit in the evening on Thursday, and then as the main strong area low pressure moves in on Friday, the pressure gradient is going to tighten, and that is going to really ramp up those winds. And again, we could see gusts over 40 miles per hour, and in some cases maybe getting close to 45 to 50 miles per hour, which is again approaching advisory threshold. So any little bit of rain that we have so far through this morning will be done by about mid-morning. We'll stay pretty quiet for the rest of the day, maybe a sprinkle or two in the afternoon. Now, this run of future track is keeping cloudier skies around. Others are showing some clearing into the afternoon. I do think we'll have at least some clearing for the second half of the day, and that should allow temperatures to warm back into the mid to upper 40s. Now, tonight, there could be a shower or two in the evening, but another upper-level trough moves through overnight into tomorrow morning, and that could bring a few light rain and snow showers to the region. Again, very isolated, light in nature, not expecting really much in terms of accumulation. However, with temperatures dropping near freezing, we could have a few slick spots develop, especially either with the precipitation or if some areas are still damp, roads, sidewalks, things like that, from the rain and a little bit of melting snow still from today. Now, we'll clear things out Thursday afternoon to Thursday evening. Now, here comes the front into Friday morning. You kind of saw a little bit right there. There may be a little bit of some precipitation with it, but we could actually see a little bit more into the afternoon hours on Friday, mostly in rain form, and then could change over to a little bit of some light snow in spots Friday night as some colder air rushes in. Now, temperatures on Friday really are going to be dependent on when the cold front comes through, and it's starting to look like it might come through a little bit earlier than in recent days, so we may have to kind of nudge temperatures down a little bit, and you'll see that here in a second. But you can see just low-end chances of precipitation through Friday. Another slight chance returns next week as a system is forecasted to develop and track through right now the central parts of the U.S., but the consistency and the timing is very low at this time, so we'll kind of monitor the trends as we get a little bit closer in time. Highs today across the area, mid to upper 40s to near 50. Again, the cloud cover, if it lingers around a little bit longer, we may stay in the mid 40s. If we clear out, looking a little more likely we could have upper 40s, maybe a few spots in those lower 50s. Tonight, upper 20s and lower 30s. Again, we'll be teetering on either side of freezing, so again, a few slick spots could develop. For tomorrow, it's going to be a little cooler, upper 30s northeast, most spots, though, in the lower half of the 40s. And then here's what I'm looking at right now for Friday, and this would likely be during the first half of the day, mid to upper 40s, near 50 south, because the cold front will come through a little bit later into the day. But as I mentioned, some of the data suggesting that cold front might come through a little bit earlier, so of course these numbers may end up coming down. We're going to drop all the way to 19 Friday night, just 30 on Saturday, and low teens Saturday night. So a bit chilly Saturday night, but you notice though that's close to the average low. The average high is 33 for today, and the average low is 13, so we're pretty close to that. And then we're going to go right back up again Sunday and into early next week with highs back in the 40s Monday and Tuesday.